Hey everybody, this is David Skarika, stock chart of the day, profit from Pessimism, June 26, 2025. So I hope you enjoyed our interview with Regency Silver, by the way. But anyhow, today we're going to talk about the market. So is the market going to hit new highs? Now, it's not exactly like I'm going out on a limb here, but I know some people think I'm a perma bear. I wrote a couple books in the mid 2000 teens. I thought the market was going to have a bear market. We did have a serious correction in 2015. It never played out, and because I am a value investor, I am kind of like seen as a gold bug. I'm seen as that, but I am not. Yeah, I am cautious, and I think you are a kind of you're a product of like your experiences. In 2008, I lost my ass in the market. I have no qualms about telling people that. I thought gold and silver were the hedge, and gold and silver stocks crashed with everything else because in 01, 02, they did so well. So that's another problem with using your past experience. So I was all during this bear bull market, I've been very worried, and probably at my own detriment. It's cost me money, but I do have some positions, and I haven't been bearish. I have actually been short-term bullish on the markets right now. At the moment, right? So, yeah, I am bullish, and you can see the market's right back here at the highs after this huge. It's got to be one of the quickest returns to highs, maybe going back to maybe 2020. When we had the COVID thing, you can see boom. But even then, we weren't hitting new highs till October. Now, this decline wasn't as steep. It was 20%. It was more like I think 30% during the COVID thing. But still, we're going just as quickly. And I think one reason is quite, the whole wall of worry, the sentiment. So we can see here, this is the AAII, and you can see there's still more bears than bulls in this. And that usually happens during market declines, during bear market bottoms. And we're almost at the highs of the market. And again, you can kind of see that happen in 2020 here too. There were a number of bulls and bears. There were more bears almost on the whole increase because people were still worried the effects of COVID were going to have over the economy. Just like now, people are worried about whatever is going on in the Middle East, the tariffs, etc. So we are kind of climbing this wall of worry, and I think we could see new highs here on the market. And remember that it's set up to from the monetary standpoint. The Fed, even though they're not acting anytime soon, they are probably going to cut rates sometime in in the fall. That now it's basically saying that they're going to cut rates in September and December. So I don't know. Like it's like like I said, I'm still worried about the overvaluation. The market kept the GDP, all of these things. But when we're seeing, like you can see, the advanced decline volume line hit a new high, the advanced decline line's back at the highs. So things are actually okay right now, and I'm cautiously still thinking the short term we're gonna be okay. Now that August to October period can be very dicey in the markets. Obviously, we know 1929 and 1987 are big examples of that. But even in 2020 and 2023, in bullish years for the market, we saw declines. You can see here the 2023 decline. July, August was kind of this late July was this peak. So maybe something like that will happen, and then we can go down into October, November, and we'll see that in 2020 as well. You see 2022, same thing, August to October. And in 2020, you can see it wasn't major, but you can see right here, again, this move kind of down into October. So maybe later this summer, we see kind of some short-term peak, and then we have to see how severe the decline is into the fall. So that's all I wanted to show you. Market wall of worry, climbing to new highs, and we'll see what happens here. In the short term, I think everything's still okay over the next month or so, but then we'll have to see what happens kind of in late July into August into the fall period. Thank you very much, and everybody take care.